everyone. Welcome to the Love It and Leave It podcast. I am your host today, host with the mostest. Don't even said the right hostess. Anyways, I'm Sakila Koza. With me are my beautiful co-host, Linda Lomtande, and our lovely co-host, Mananda Jamini. Okay, today.
I love you.
I said you're beautiful.
But I'm not.
Take your beauty. And let me have my lovely.
Fine.
Okay, they're both beautiful and lovely, please. Okay.
Amen.
Okay, so today we are going into uncharted territories. Okay, we shall be traveling. Oh, okay, no, I didn't want to make a joke about the submarine, but let me,
Cut that one.
Okay, please do cut that one out. Okay, but we're going into uncharted territories. We are going to be talking about men polygamous.
She's trespassing. Trespassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it.
Eh?
Are you not?
You?
You're bored, Kesan. Yo, guys. Okay. Stay tuned for a very jam-packed talk.
In a hectic one.
No. Episode. What was it? I was being crazy, but now.
It's fine.
No.
Do what you must, please.
So here with me, I have the Book of Terror.
Yeah.
This is the Book of Terror, guys. This is where I prepared what we are going to be talking about. Okay, I can, guys. Okay, so firstly, I'm just going to define what polygamy is, what jealousy is, what entitlement is, and what is cheating, before we dive deep. Okay, so polygamy, this is the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. Nievamos. More than one wife or husband at the same time.
Polygamy.
Yes, that's polygamy. I got this on Google, by the way. Okay. And then now jealousy. Jealousy is the feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and wanting that, the advantages. Or fiercely protecting or being vigilant of one's rights or possessions. Okay. And then we have entitlement. The fact of having a right to something or belief that one is inherently deserving of privileges or special treatment. Okay. And then cheating. Cheating is the act. Is acting dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage. Okay. So, good guys, which brings me to my first question, given with those 4 descriptions in mind. Yeah? Do you guys believe are men polygamous by nature? Or are they cheaters by nature? Or are men not monogamous by nature? Of which monogamy, by the way, it's one-on-one.
One woman, man.
One woman, man, one man, woman, somewhere there in that mix. So which one do you
Hey, opening statement.
I don't believe any of those things you just said.
You don't believe in any
I
of
don't
them?
believe they're polygamous by nature, because what the hell? They're not cheaters by nature. They're not, jealous, entitled by nature. No, I just believe they're men who lack self-control. And that has nothing to do with DNA. That's one period. That's what I believe.
Okay. How about you, my sister? Given what you know about men, the stories that you've heard about men, what's your take?
It's a no from me.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely not by nature.
Okay.
Do you want to know why we believe what we believe?
Yes.
Okay. For one, you spoke about polygamous being a custom, right? Custom is man-made. Tradition is man-made. Culture is man-made. So we can't say it's by nature, because people came up with the way of life that we are living right now.
Okay.
The Swazi culture, someone decided to be a Swazi and said, we're going to live our lives like this.
Okay.
It's
So we're taking that out of context.
I'm saying it's by culture, not by nature.
Okay, so maybe we should have defined what nature is.
Yes.
Keep it in the phone. See. Google.
Stay tuned for the
Pinagkita
definition.
ko po.
Aish. Nature definition.
Pause.
Hey!
Wait, let me see. Read both of- Okay. So nature is the phenomena of physical world collectively, including plants, animals, the landscape. Okay,
No.
nature is in the outside
Yes.
nature, and then there's nature is the basic or inherent features of something, especially when seen as a characteristic of it. So basically, it has to do with character.
Yeah, we can't say every man has the same character, which is polygamy.
Polygamy. So
We
it's
can't say
certain
that.
men.
Yeah, because if that was the case, then every tribe, every culture, every race
would
normalize polygamy
normalize
because it's in every man's character. You understand?
so then this comes this comes back to why do men cheat?
This is not my episode.
Now is yakfanga now. You know, have they cheated on you? Have they ever cheated on you?
Because they lack self-control.
Guys, yakara today everyone on the hot seat.
That's it. Self-control. They have the same reason as women. Why do women cheat? Self-control. Because why?
Okay,
Why
okay.
ungathatha iplate ulibeke eceleni? Why do you need to go out and cheat? That's the thing. It's selfishness and lack of self-control.
Have you
Keep
not
it.
cheated?
I have, and I was starting the moment. Guys, disclaimer, we are just speaking according to this.
Okay.
My saying is
Mm-hmm.
there's selfishness
Okay,
to cheating.
I agree.
You are selfish for not letting go of this person
Yes.
and then
Wanting
going
to
to
next person.
wanting to eat everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's being selfish.
Okay.
It's lack of self-control for you to even look at another one and say yummy. You can't look at a man with a six-pack and say, oh my god, if you have another one.
If you have a boyfriend.
Exactly, look
You
at a
can't
man and
do
say,
that.
oh, another dog. Let's move.
My brother and sister, brother in Christ.
Brother, hallelujah. Nice to meet you, brother. That's it. That's my take.
Any thoughts?
No.
When do you believe men are polygamous by nature?
I wouldn't say by nature, but yes, by character.
Maybe.
by character, I genuinely believe by character, because it's something that I will say that men, it's either they grew up around it, so there was that certain influence of where they've seen it or where they've heard it, and this is not just the men of today, but go dating generations back. But anyways, I'll save that this comment, I'll save it for that other question that I have.
Okay, for
When
me,
it comes
I
to
think
history.
it's all about making a decision. As a guy, you decide to do it. You decide to go out and cheat when you're in a relationship. You decide to be polygamous. Even if you come from a polygamous family, your dad had like 5 over 25 kids. You can choose not to follow his path.
Exactly.
Others, they do choose to follow his path. So it's all about, it's your decision. It's all your decisions.
So are you guys saying that the people that do choose, like the men that do choose polygamy, are bad men?
No.
They're not.
They're not
They're
bad
not bad
people.
people.
Because when you choose polygamy, you are being honest
About the lifestyle that you want to
the lifestyle you want to live. Because that's the difference between cheating and being polygamous. Cheating, you're going behind somebody's back.
And the
Polygamy,
being
you
transparent.
get into an agreement with a certain
Being
individual.
transparent.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to have a certain number of wives,
Yeah.
and this is why I want so many wives.
Okay.
Yeah, but, and then this person says, I'm okay, I can live this lifestyle with you. That is the difference. They're not bad people. It's bad when you start doing it behind someone's back. When you cheat, it's terrible. Don't do that.
Okay, guys, on to the next question. So, would you guys prefer to be in a polygamous marriage or in a monogamous marriage?
In a monogamous, I can say it with my chest. In a monogamous, I don't have any DNA or any tolerance for sharing. Ever. I can't share a lot. I can't sleep at night knowing that my man is somewhere else. I can't do that. That's just me. I'm a modern woman in short.
Okay. I'll come back to my sister next door.
I want to say something stupid. I'm not gonna do it. Definitely, I prefer monogamy because I'm a one woman man. I'm a one woman man, and no, because it has to be all around. I guess
And also, I wouldn't because I do not have any understanding of polygamy. There's no background in my family where people were polygamous. I didn't grow up in a polygamous family. I don't know how it looks like. I don't know the emotional side of it.
Yeah.
And I do not want to experience it. From what I've seen on TV and online, and from people that actually grew up in that environment, I haven't had anything that would make me want it.
Okay. So basically, you have to have it in you.
You have to understand it.
In that environment, you have to understand what it comes with. Emotionally, mentally, you need to prepare yourself. Because if there's one thing that will control us sometimes, it's prayer. That's so hard to control that. I know there's a mamkulu, but I'm gonna feel a certain way, And me being in that relationship, I'm not happy because in this queen. Sure, mamkulu, someone that I know of which you were transparent about it with mamkulu.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for me, I'm gonna be like, yo, my guy, So no, man, you have to have it in you.
God forbid if I'm ever in a polygamous.
It will never happen.
God forbid.
It will.
I would rather not be the first wife.
Okay.
God forbid.
Okay.
Because as the first wife,
Never say never.
it's likely that you didn't know what you'll end up in a polygamous marriage. Understand? But the second one is always aware that there's somebody else.
And you must have the option of another
Exactly.
one.
When you are the first one, maybe you got into marriage knowing that it's just you and me. And then along the way, there's a family meeting all of a Sunday. Uzbanban sofuna kuthatha uzbanban. Njani? And now I need to understand that. So no, I would rather not.
Before I share my stance, I have a story. Here's a mini story time, you guys. Hey, what then Zanum father with polygamy? Okay.
What was that?
Yeah. No.
Who's counting?
Hey. Okay. First things first. Okay. Maybe before I go into the story time, I would say I'm not playing devil's advocate, but I'll definitely say that I wasn't necessarily raised in a polygamous home, but my grandparents, both sides, mom's, dad's family, my grandmother on mom's side was the first wife. If I'm not mistaken, yes, I think she's the first wife. On my dad's side, my grandmother was the second wife. Yeah. So they were both in polygamous, relationships. So I think in hindsight, I've gotten a glimpse of what polygamy looks like, just as a small glimpse, And for me, I feel like, I think I'll never say never. But also deep down within me, I know that there's that thing that says, I don't want to shame Dr. Mina. You see me, never. But anyways, in my story time, I question us. No, what should just stand us so badly? What should just stand us so badly? Guys. And then he went on and married her. and left me. And he left me, you guys, but it's fine, It's fine. I don't want to say never say never. Maybe because
I'm saying never.
I think maybe because of what I've seen in my family. But at the same time, I think a bigger part of me is like, no, it's never going to work. I'm the only child to my mother. Why would I want to be a second or third or whatever? Yes, I know that relationship was not a reflection of me being my mother's only child, okay? But it's fine. Forgive me, Lord, forgive me. But yeah, okay, guys. So now I'm going to go even further into the ocean, into the deeper, darker side there. Given what we know about religion and faith, I know this is gonna be very tricky, and how some faiths actually do practice polygamy, like your African spirituality, like your Muslims, I'm aware that they also practice polygamy. As Tineng, I believe we're all Christians here, yeah? I'm gonna put a question mark for King Solomon, yeah? Because that one I think personally needs to go discuss it with God. So why do you guys believe that Christian men follow suit in terms of polygamy?
Follow suit.
Yes, they follow suit.
Here's the thing. This is my opinion. In my own, I do not believe there's a certain marriage way that is aligned with religion. I believe culture. There's a time one of my polygamous where there's the circle and then they're intertwined. Culture, your faith shouldn't remove your culture. Understand? And wait. Let me give you an example. You see, in the African culture, polygamy is allowed.
Okay.
In the Jewish culture, polygamy is allowed. There are many people, okay, nema Jews, nema Muslims.
Yes.
Both those and Christianity. Okay, let me remove Christianity. We say Muslims and Jews.
Yeah.
Both of them are centered in a continent or in countries that allow culturally, they allow polygamy. Understand?
Okay.
And then when it comes to Christianity, this is where the division comes from. In Christianity, there's the white culture, then there's the African culture.
Okay.
That is why white people will tell us, as Christians, you're not supposed to be in a polygamous relationship or marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah, marriage. Yeah, but yet tradition says, as a black person, it is your choice. You understand? Even in the Bible, Exodus, Exodus. If in the case that a man takes another wife, he shouldn't neglect the needs of the first wife.
Oh, we are like in Bible.
It doesn't say it's a sin. It doesn't say it is not a sin. Paul Uti, or advisor, you have one wife. Go check Exodus in Old Testament. Old Testament, we're looking at the people, a culture about Old Testament. But my Judah, my Israelite, they in their culture they had polygamy. Understand? So, and also marriage in their time, it had nothing to do with romance.
Okay.
It had everything to do with providing. So if you are able to provide for two women, do so. It is wrong for you as a Christian to then take another wife when you cannot provide for this one.
Okay, that's true. I think as with polygamy. Screaming at me.
Says me by Felician and glad some of the stories like that. So basically I don't have strong things now, I'm just gonna try and support her. Okay, my question is, when it comes to the Bible, polygamy.
Yes.
Is it a yes or no? Without having a gray area. Is it a yes or no?
It's a yes.
It's a yes.
It's a yes.
It's advisable for you not to get married at all.
It talks about what we're talking about in the behind the scenes.
It's in Corinthians. Paula says,
Don't get
literally,
married.
he says, but if you were me,
Uh-huh.
I would advise you to be
Not-
unmarried.
Stay married.
Because it is easier to not sin when you are unmarried. Because now married and wabona icheriyenga.
Why hale?
Ingqondo yakho yazi yathi nice bum. So wonile. Ngiko the Bible lithi solo siqale the minute you think about it you've already sinned. Yabo? But the same Bible in Exodus says if in the case yabo ayisho ukuthi it is wrong or right. It says in the case that you do, make sure you provide for your wife. Because marriage, especially Minashem, I am for the stance cultural. Marriage is for provision and expanding.
It's for progressing in life.
It's for kids, Google Abafati, giving birth and supporting your husband. Your husband is for providing for the wife and kids. That's it. Tina says in a romance, says attached, you was not fully polygamy. Because I love this guy. That's why I don't want polygamy. If I didn't love this guy, my mom said, go marry this guy because he has so many cows.
Would you?
Why would I
have been in a polygamy?
Am I insane? I don't want arranged marriage. I want romance in my marriage.
So that's why you only want one man.
Yes, because I want romance to exist.
How do you know that people in polygamous relations aren't romantic? Are they unromantic?
In our time, yes. Pela guys, if you want to be a modern person, be a modern person completely. If you want to be cultural completely. Cultural, which man got married for that? Because God said, arranged marriages. You know? But
They still exist today.
In Ind, do they marry for love?
We marry for provision.
They are cultural. Today's the 21st century. We want, my man must romanticize, pick me up and take me to bed. But you can still pick me up.
You
In the 1980s, that didn't happen. Babesikhosana bekade ukuthi kumele ngihambe ngiyolusa inkomo, ngiyolima, ngibuye ekhaya ngitoyiletha kudla emndenini wami. You understand? He understood that being a man, that was what being a man was.
Yes.
Back in the days.
Okay.
As a man in this house, I need to provide for my family.
Yeah.
I take things outside, the food, the cows, the riches. I bring them back home. And then my wife takes care of the homestead.
Using the things
I have provided. That's why there was no 50-50. There were gender roles.
Okay.
If I get into polygamy, I'm being cultural 100%. I am staying at home. I am cooking for my husband. I am giving birth. That's about it. My husband comes back with money, so I can take care of this homestead. That's it.
Okay, so I hear you, ne? Very well, ne?
Yeah.
So do you still want 50-50 even in a
I've
monogamous?
never wanted 50-50 in my life. In my life. I've never wanted 50-50. I do not believe in 50-50.
Okay, gender
Because
roles?
I do not believe in them. Wait, I mean a man, not gender. I believe in 100.
Okay.
Meaning, if today, emotionally, I am only at 20%,
Yeah.
my man has to come with the 8. If the next day my man has 10% financial, I need to come with the 90. So that there's never a part where I'm saying, okay, I hold 50,000 when 80,000 bisa 40 ngilete 25. That can never be me. Ever. In fact, that thing never works. That 50-50 thing. Which relationship, let's say, I stand by 50-50 has worked. Give it to me today. Nothing. I'm not. This is my opinion. Disclaimer. Don't fight me for what I believe.
Okay.
I'm not fighting anyone also for their beliefs.
Okay. Fair enough.
I do not believe it.
That's
Emotional.
true, this is-
Okay. Also, here's another thing.
Okay.
I think I do not know history that much, but I know some of it. I think polygamy came with a need. There was a gap in the family, and then they saw a need for someone else to fulfill that gap. See? Hagai, Abraham, Sarah, na Hagai. Labang three. Sarah and Abraham were married. They couldn't have kids. That was the gap in the marriage.
Okay.
See? And then Hagai went out to fulfill that gap.
I hear you.
That's me. If there's no error in the relationship, why do I feel the need to be replaced by someone else? Okay, or not replaced. To be helped by someone else.
To be helped by someone else.
Hmm.
But what if your husband feels the need and yet when you don't feel the need?
I shall leave the marriage.
So that you can
Because now we are not equally yoked.
Because we don't want the same things.
We do not want the same things. And clearly we will never want the same things, because the minute he says, I want someone else, it's likely that he has seen the someone else that he wants. 2, he's already ready mentally to go cheat on me. So in this family, we will never be at peace because of that. We are not on the same page. Utohamba abuye ebusuku because unalo lo munye. And then uthi wena mthethisi, uthi why are you back home late? He will tell you, I told you that I want someone else. Yabo? And you decided that I shouldn't have someone else, and out of respect, I didn't take someone else. I went out to join that someone else out there. And I can never have that in
your home.
In my home. Exactly. So I would rather leave the marriage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. So who the story sa Abraham na Sarah? Okay. Beget in that.
Yes.
Alright, sure. And then Abraham had a son after 25 years.
I'm not sure about 25.
I don't know.
After years.
Yeah, after years. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I'm not in fact. So basically, high school. Okay, man. So what I'm trying to say is, I didn't feel like double because everything happened according to God's will. Was polygamy part of it?
No.
Or so basically polygamy kind of like snuck out, because I feel
It
like
snuck its way into it.
because the main purpose for their journey,
Uh-huh.
Abraham and Fatwaki, it was all about patience.
It was their human
Decision.
solution to a problem they had. Because God promised them a child. And then I don't want to say Sarah, because what if I'm wrong, but yes. Then Sarah saw Guti, God's solution is not on time. And told Abraham to make a baby with Hagar. And that's where Ishmael came. But God's promise, God's solution still came because Sarah then had Isaac. So polygamy in that scenario was their human solution to a problem they had in the marriage.
And then the Bible in Exodus further then said it's fine since you guys decided to go that route.
If usho ukuthi siyemba
Maybe.
Usho ukuthi sewuwile. Uyabo? So now we need to come up with a solution for you kulokuwa kwakho. So na sewuwile. Umake sure ukuthi lona lomunye bese avela khona you continue to take care of her because she's still your wife. You understand? God doesn't say, "Man, please take many wives." There's no in the Bible that says that. Even Jesus came on this earth and he didn't have a wife at all. So that if Jesus came and he had one wife, that would be an argument we use today about men being monogamous.
Okay.
Yeah, because we would use him as an example that it is possible.
So it's okay. So we're scraping that men are polygamous by nature, but they're polygamous
by choice. Huh? I say everyone, human beings are polygamous
by choice.
They were a polygamy, wife and
husband
are polygamous by choice.
Okay, by choice.
That's it. But there's nowhere in the Bible where it says if a wife has two husbands. There's nowhere. It only talks about the husband. And I think, in my understanding, it's because the husband is the one who provides.
Because a woman can't provide for. Well,
she can, but she shouldn't.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. According to the Bible,
she shouldn't. She can't. She shouldn't.
Okay. Or she should not.
Yeah.
Okay. So
she should not provide because that is a man's job. God is providing for us. A man should provide for us.
Wasn't that the curse of men, though?
What?
For men to provide.
Yeah.
And
for us,
guys.
And for us, the curse was to give birth.
Exactly. See, guys.
It says
provide.
It says Abraham shall work the earth, and then we shall suffer when we give birth.
Send Villa was 50-50.
I will respect my men as the not the head. What's the spine. As the spine of the family. Please. I do not subscribe to 50-50. I do not subscribe to gender. I do not subscribe to such. I feel like I need to make a choice. I do not have to mix the things. If I want to be cultural, I'm cultural. If not, I'm not.
Okay, guys. So, which brings me to my next question. Where do we draw the line between the need and greed when it comes to polygamy? Yeah. Oh, shouting from. Where do we draw the line between the need for something and the greed of something?
Okay, when it comes to the side of need, because Nyalo, I don't know if it is safe to say that is the solution to almost everything.
Okay.
Because in the case of not being able to have kids as a woman, you can go for adoption. You can find a surrogate, of which in the case, it is still you and I in the relationship. Of which solo siyafana, siyamfola umphana, but ngendlela lenga, that is not so natural.
My next question, surrogate. Doesn't the child become unclean?
Surrogacy. How does it work? Is it that time where you take my egg and then
I just carry the child?
Then what's it what?
Does the child not become unclean now?
No.
Or it's only the time when
the child is still clean.
Still clean.
Because the parents are one. But where do we draw the line?
Where do we draw the line?
Between need and greed is when there's no need for it. There's no problem anymore. Everything has a reason. Polygamy has a reason.
Yes.
You are not polygamous because you saw your grandfather being polygamous, and that is the truth. So the question is, why are you polygamous? Is it because you want?
Why are men polygamous?
I don't know. Is it because you want 30 kids? And then you get this woman, and this woman says, I can't carry 30 kids for you. So the solution to that is having someone else to carry the rest of the kids. And I understand.
So there will be no love for her, it's just the need.
Is there love?
Yes, there is love in polygamy. Yeah, there's
No,
love in
I
polygamy.
didn't say
Yeah.
polygamy. I said is there love in general.
Yes, there is love.
Because
There is love. A man
that
can love
definition of-
multiple women.
and that
Yeah, a
we
man
all-
can-
even a woman can love multiple men.
No.
Shoot me if you want.
I'm going to shoot you. I digress.
Why?
I digress. You can't love.
What?
You
What
can't.
makes you think you can't?
You can't love two men at the same
Yes,
time.
says
Says who?
Says me.
How?
Really?
What
You can
makes-
love thy neighbor. Yes, thy neighbor.
What makes you say
You-
women can love two men?
Two men. Nithatha pinelo.
Mina ngithi wena uthatha lokho show.
Ngithi mina asose.
Why?
Chaza.
Chaza.
Nkazi.
Yeah.
Because I feel oh, sorry. Because for me, guys, I feel like a woman, naturally, she is going to love one guy. Let's just say one at a go, okay? One at a go. Or she's going to have like that one guy that she really loves. And then the other one, it's not that we have tons, but uthanza my benefits or how she makes her feel. Yeah, bo.
Guys, first of all,
Yay!
let's remove nature from this argument.
Okay, let's
Let's
remove nature.
remove
Okay,
nature.
let's put
Because
characteristics.
We don't know. We're going to ask on Judgment Day. We
Mhm.
don't know how nature works.
Okay.
Yabo?
Mhm.
I'm saying, mean, hey,
When I have you back,
okay. One good how have you buy what one?
I have.
you have loved two people at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
man.
explain.
Man, ngicela kuchaza i-argument yami before because
Okay.
yakho in the experience. I'm saying kude liqiniso lithi awumane ubuke you just look at a guy and decide to love that guy. There are benefits to everything.
True.
The first guy you love, you are benefiting something.
But
The
what
second
what
guy-
kinds of feelings.
It might be that. It might be emotional benefits.
Okay.
You understand?
Mhm.
And then the second guy is financial benefits.
Mhm.
Yabo?
Mhm.
Then the third guy is physical
No, but what
benefits.
is love?
I don't know what love is. God is love.
God is love.
The minute you understand who God is, you understand love.
Oh, but love is patient. Love is kind.
Yeah.
Let me Google what love is.
In First Corinthians.
Love is patient, love is kind. It
What-
does not envy, it does not.
Yes. Ngiyabonga. Okay,
Did you say
yes. Sorry.
Mhm.
If we are going by that definition, when have you been in love? By that definition, word
Yes.
for word.
Yes.
Word for word.
A lot I get
Have you done? Have you done it with two people at once?
I wouldn't know.
It's
Do I look like I was incriminating myself in life?
No, I'm not saying. I'm
No.
not.
Exactly.
I'm talking
Okay.
previously.
Let
I'm not
me-
talking about now.
Let me tell you,
Okay.
girl, something.
Okay, so sikhuluma nge-polygamy within women ngemanje.
Let me tell you something.
Shifted.
Every relationship
Mhm.
is of a benefit to both parties.
True.
You understand?
I agree.
So where is love? What makes you say men can love two women and then women can love two men when both, or in fact when everyone in that cycle is benefiting something? What makes you say it's not love? What makes you say when it's polyandry, then it's not love? Because I love this, I respect this man enough to tell him that there's someone else. So I'm not
him.
I'm letting.
Is it not selfishness though?
It's
Is
not
it
selfish.
Is it not greed?
It'd be selfish of me not to tell this man. That is being selfish. I'm telling this man so he can decide. Because me telling him, Axio ingoflo, which is saying I've hooked him into this relationship. I'm telling him how I am as a person. When I am with you, I'm going to respect you 100%. Understand? When I'm polygamy. At this point in our life, in this century, honestly, in our century, the difference is very. I don't see it.
You don't see it.
I don't see it.
Same.
Because now we are of this belief of 50-50. You
It
understand?
counts me out, by the way.
That is why polyandry is now a thing.
Mhm.
And it's compared to polygamy. Because now women don't have to. Man, because men don't. It was then culture. And people in the Bible were not Swazis, they were not Europeans. they were culturally their own people.
Okay, culturally, even in Africa, it was never there. It wasn't there.
Culturally,
In Africa, was it there?
yes. Well, even before colonization, polygamy was always
No,
there.
I'm not talking about polygamy. I'm talking about polyandry.
Or polyandry. No, polyandry is very new.
Exactly. Me, I'm talking
It's
about
very new.
polyandry, not
Mene,
polygamy.
my argument is I'm not for polyandry. I'm not for polygamy. What's a polygy? I am mono.
I'm
So
sitting in gray area.
I truly believe I wouldn't, as a person, I wouldn't be able to give the same attention to two men. I think for me that's a lot of work.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do if my heart is capable of doing it. I just don't want to do it.
Okay. Maybe I should have put it like this. There's eros, love, there's agab and eros. I'm not too sure, but I think it's eros. Eros is it's romantic, but I was speaking more specifically in the romantic sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, because yes, I do agree that you can love multiple people because that you agap and that's sacrificial love by God.
Yeah.
That's agap. I think it's philos. Philos is like your friendly, brotherly, sisterly love. That's very possible. But I'm talking about the romantic, being able to love people romantically at the same time.
It is I. The girl.
Were you fluctuating?
Infatuated.
Or did you actually
Or did you love him?
Yeah.
It was genuine love.
Okay.
For both of them.
It was genuine love. Yeah, for both of them. With my last relationship, it was him. And then I met someone. And
The fact that you allowed yourself to meet someone.
Okay, man, you can't control your feelings. You can't. You can't.
Okay, I am very different here, but okay.
I can't even really rock a cop.
I'm not.
Anyways, for me. Okay. Bangokhetha umuntu esikolweni. And then ngambuka, wandibuka. And then the heart was like tiki.
Hi guys.
But I feel like that's infatuation though.
No, that's real love.
How
It
No.
comes back.
It was genuine love.
It comes
I
back
love
to
them.
the same.
I love
Love
them.
at first sight. Maybe I also don't be. The problem is I don't even believe that.
in love at first sight.
I don't.
Me, I believe in infatuation.
I
at first sight.
believe in interest.
Yeah, attraction, whatever the case is.
I feel like when you are in a relationship that has a gap, you understand? You'll be able to see another guy and recognize the things that he has that this one doesn't have. And then you will tell yourself that you love them both. When in all honesty you don't like them or you don't love them both.
Yeah, but you see, you guys have
Oh,
proven
snap.
my point.
Because
Yeah,
you want me the better thing is because this guy has characters
of what this one doesn't have.
So when your heart wants someone who has both. Yeah, if it was up to you, you would have been God designing your own man.
So in my case, Shoti, it was distance. But the other
This one was
far.
closer.
This one was closer. This one gave you the attention that you needed from the other one. Why were you with the other one?
Okay,
What
I got
did
the
he have?
attention from both sides. But
Yeah.
the distance would have been. But still.
Guys, it's
Anxiety in a relationship.
but guys, me personally, I don't think that you can love two people, eros love, at the same time, at the same goal. One at a go, guys.
Okay.
One
Are we
one
giving
in love?
Are we giving our concluding opinions now?
Yes, we can
Okay.
give them.
Have you given yours?
No.
Okay, can I give mine? In conclusion, if you want to take into account culture and whatever to argue polygamy, take everything about culture to its fullest. If you want to be in a polygamous relationship, understand that you need to be a woman. If you cannot afford financially and emotionally to provide for two women, then naturally you are not polygamous. And that is the truth. If you are modern and you are monogamous, that is yours. Be faithful, do not cheat. That's it. Polygamy is not in a man's DNA. We haven't proven until a scientist comes with a strand.
This element
Specifically for poly, then I can agree with the argument. We can't use the Bible to argue this because in the 10 Commandments, there's nowhere that God is speaking about marriage. And whenever he says do not commit adultery, and it can't be adultery if everyone involved is married. It's adultery the minute you come out of the marriage. So if everyone has agreed,
So
and that doesn't make
cheating with my partner.
You are cheating.
So it's not adultery if
You are
married.
It's adultery if the one of you is married.
Well, if
It's
one-
adultery. Then it's not fornication again. So there's no biblical allowance for polygamy. There's no biblical allowance for monogamy. You understand? It just says if you have a wife, provide for your wife. That's it. If you've decided to have another wife, do not ignore the other one. So there's Exodus, there's Corinthians. Pick your strand and go with it.
The one that you can
But
afford.
we honestly cannot use the Bible to argue and nature to argue polygamy when we do not have the facts. It's culture, it's tradition, and cultures and traditions can differ.
Okay. Thank you for carrying us, my sister.
For me, simple. Monogamous. Polygamous.
Oh.
Hey! Wait!
Okay.
You just spoiled it.
Okay, I'm
Sure.
sorry. So,
Monogamous. Ne? Polygamous.
okay.
Humongous. I'm joking. Okay, as for me, guys, when it comes to this topic of polygamy, history yakona anyat me, and I don't have strong points, and it's something that I haven't had like an interest in, reading about and all of those things. It's something like, okay, yeah, ukona, that's it. But as for me, I won't be referring to faith and culture. But as for me, I kind of feel like if you decide to be in a polygamous marriage to be specific, you should be able to treat your partners equally, and you should be able to create a safe space for them equally, a safe environment for them not to feel like there is a gap. It has to be equal on my side. And if you choose to be monogamous, my guy, that's not a problem. It's a good thing. It's something that I believe in. Of which, when it comes to this thing, you see the cheating part. You say me, I'm going to castrate you. But anyways, but yeah, it's all about treating your partners equally, being able to provide equally, and also communicating with your partners if someone struggles like that. Yeah. For me, it's still the same basic things that monogamy, but the difference is you doing them or you giving to multiple partners. Plus, everybody say
Yeah,
Changura.
in this time, in this life we are living in.
So, ladies and gentlemen, are men polygamous by nature? I think between our opinions, we believe that men are not polygamous by nature, but they are polygamous by choice. Okay. So, guys, I think this is my opinion to the gents. It's not a factual thing, but I think one of the things is that some men, please note, this is some men are entitled, some men are jealous, and some men are just cheaters, not qualified. choice. Okay, guys, please don't drag me because
Hey.
because
Cheaters not by choice.
no, they're cheaters by choice.
Oh, I
By
thought you said
choice. Yes, they're cheaters by
Yeah, I was
choice.
gonna come for
So,
you.
so in hindsight, hindsight, they are not monogamous by choice. Oh no, sorry, they're not monogamous by choice. But guys, in whatever you do, please choose wisely, choose responsibly, choose what's going to work for you, what's not going to stress you and stress another child. If you're going to be in a faithful relationship, stay faithful, stop stressing other children. Just let all parties involved know and let us live peacefully and in harmony. And thank you for carrying us before.
So
Okay.
look at your bank balance. Look at your emotional intelligence. Look at your physique.
Hey!
And then make the decision if you are polygamous by nature or not. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you, Sis Marante, for carrying us through and through because no.
It was hers.
It was hers.
I was weak. I was really weak. Give me back the shamble topic here. It was definitely.
I thought I had some very valid points until I heard Marante speaking and I was like, oh. I was like, what's this now?
Guys, please don't come for me. I don't know anything I'm talking about.
But thank you guys once again. If you love it, please do take it with you. You don't like it, please leave it. Don't drag us. It's just our mere opinions. And that is it from us today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also comment and try to be lenient with your criticism. But
do not criticize.
Constructive criticism. No, friends.